everyone to Toby Everyday. It's been a while. Just keeping my noise down for the neighbours right now. We are going on a walk today. I said it was going to be the big loop, but I got new hiking boots. They were a gift from my father, and I'm not sure how comfortable they're going to be or how soon it will take for them to break in. So if my feet start getting uncomfortable, I'm going to have to cut this short and call my mum to come pick me up, because this is going to be interesting. But yeah, glorious weather here. Again, the gimbal looks like it's kind of crooked, which always irritates me. I do try to keep it balanced. In fact, I'm going to try and adjust it slightly. Bear with me, folks. Nudge it slightly more. Okay, let's try that. Switch the gimbal back on. Flip the camera. Okay, we're a little bit more straight. Here is the beautiful church. As you can see, it's a gorgeous day today. So let's go for a walk. So, welcome to the show. Welcome to Toby Everyday. Lots of news to talk about. I'm going to wait for a few viewers to tune in, and then I will fill you guys in. We've got one viewer right now. Hello, thank you for joining me. Welcome to Toby Everyday, the show where one man goes for a walk every day in an effort to get healthy, with the final goal being a 40th birthday walk to the top of Mount Fuji in Japan. But yeah, from big oaks from small acorns grow, as they say, or whatever that expression is. So yeah, this is just the very beginning. I've only been walking for about 2 months, and I've had to take a break from walking for quite some time. So this is my first walk in about 8 or 9 days, I think. Yeah, well, just when we get down to the post box, I'll start filling in the news. There's lots to catch you guys up on. Just to let you know, I am healthy. I'm looking a bit I need to shave. What can you do? But yeah, this is the best weather we've had in days, so I'm really glad that you can join me on this walk, because I've not been able to broadcast for a while because of the weather, mostly the rain and the wind. It's been very difficult to go for a walk, but also to carry the streaming equipment around, which is my phone on a gimbal. Lady Niska is watching. Hello, Toby. Hey, thanks for joining. Welcome back. I will flip the camera back around so you can see the pretty village. Here we go. We have 2 viewers now. Here's the lovely water feature, which debuted on the previous episode. As you can see, it's glorious sunshine. I think this is the earliest broadcast I've ever done. Normally I try to go around 8 p.m, but the problem is the light is fading very quickly now in the evenings. And frequently, if I leave at 8, it means that I'm not getting back until 9 or even 9:30, and by that time it's almost pitch black, especially out here in Old England, because there's very little in the way of street lights and things to show you. But yeah, so let's fill you in on the news. What has been going on with me? Where have I been? Why haven't I been streaming lately? Oh, I'm seeing someone walking by right now. So I'm going to keep her off the camera while we go. But yeah, there's beautiful village here. Beautiful weather as well. It's a look at these nice old places. So let's put you guys on me. There we go, you can see me now. Try and straighten that up a little bit. There we go. So yeah, it's a really nice temperature. The weather is beautiful, and the wind is very minimal, so you guys can actually hear me, I think. Right, now that person is out of shot. The reason why I didn't want to talk about things with that person present will be revealed shortly. Let's flip this back. There you go. So, where have I been? What have I been up to? Why the lack of walks? All that jazz. I'm going to have one more attempt, guys, at getting this gimbal to line up. So, excuse me a second. So, I switched this off. I think I'm going to push it this way. Let's try and switch you on. Okay, I think we're looking a lot more straight now. So you guys should be able to be seen. Right. So, let's try this one more time. Where have I been? What I've been up to? Blah-de-blah-de-blah. So, let's talk about the bad news stuff first. So the bad news is, basically I was told on Thursday that I was going to be evicted. There is a wasp. So we're running. Okay. Ugh. Fuck off. This is a disaster. I'm trying to talk to you guys and note that wasp is still on me. He is literally chasing after me. Nope. I can hear him. Oh my god. I do not want to be running up this hill. Okay. I think that wasp is gone. Right. There's no sheep here in the field. That's a shame. Oh, right. I need to breathe. Hello, thank you for joining Toby Every Day. I've been running away from a wasp. That's not fun. Oh. And now I walk up a hill, so I'm out of breath. Oh. But thank you for joining me. Let's show you this beautiful countryside. The sheep are there. There's the sheep. They're just not on this side or close to the fence. So yeah, as I was saying, I was told that I was losing my apartment, that I was being evicted, which is no fun, but it may not be as bad as it sounds. We may have a solution, so hopefully I will keep my home and not have to worry about losing it. Let's have one more look at the sheep. Hitsuji desu. There we go. Right. So that's the bad news. The second bit of bad news, which is not bad news per se, but it could be better. So I started a new job last week. Yay! But the new job is only temporary, and it will come to an end at the beginning of October. So really, I only have 5 weeks now in this job before I have a new one. Tea with milk, yay! Konbanwa tamadachi. Tea with milk is one of my favorite Japanese friends. He translates all my English into Japanese for me, and then I can share it with my Japanese friends, because boku wa Nihongo ga skoshi hanashimasu. But milk tea or tea with milk, Milky, however you call him, super nice guy, and I'm very grateful to have him in my life. But let's go back. So yeah, I am going to be looking for another job soon, and before then I have a good announcement, which may mean that I won't have to look for another job for a while. So in England, and if you live abroad you can still register, there is an online university called the Open University. Tea with Milk is saying it's nice to have my first live conversation with you. Yes, we sending pictures and videos, but never one-to-one. So I am very happy to communicate with you at last, my friend. Thank you so much. Domo arigatou gozaimasu. So yeah, the Open University is for people who want to have an education, but it's too difficult. Maybe they are poor, or they have lots of children and they can't go to university. There's lots of reasons why it exists, but it is there for people like me, basically, who hang on, Tea with Milk saying, I want you to call me T-san in Japanese. Wakarimasu. Wakarimashita. T-san. 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 Please let me know if I say it correct. Okay. I wanted to walk this way. I wanted to go that way, but if you look, there is a farmer currently working in the fields, so I don't know if I will be allowed. I think it will be dangerous because of my lungs, so maybe instead we will go to the barn. Let's go to the barn first. So let's go this way. So yeah, so the Open University is for people like me who a university education may not be possible, or the typical university education may not be possible. So for me to live in Japan, which is my dream, my goal in my life is to live in Japan and have a new life. I need to have a degree. It's a requirement for immigration, and I don't have a degree, and I can't go to university, so how do I get a degree? That is where the Open University comes in handy. Here we can look at the farmer in the field. So at first I thought, okay, I will try a degree in creative writing, because I'm creative, I like writing, it should be easy. However, creative writing degrees mean that you have to read a lot of Shakespeare and a lot of Jane Austen and a lot of English literature which I don't care about. And if I don't care about something, I will not be able to learn about it. Wow, it is a combine harvester, look at it go. So when I started to look at the creative writing degree, I realized how difficult this would be, and it wasn't as easy as I thought it would be. So I started to look at other options, and I discovered a bachelor's degree with honours in arts and humanities. Art, everyone knows what art is. Humanities is social topics. It's geography, it's history, it has language, it has music, and it has everything in between, and religion as well. So Tisan, I can't read it. I can't read katakana. No. England scenery, no. Minete. Is it Minete? English scenery, Minete. Uneshi? Oh, Uneshi des. And then he's saying, that kanji is a hito, I think. I think it means person. Omedeto gozaimasu. Congratulations. So university, this word is, I can't read it. It's not Genkyo, is it? Genkyo is school, I think. But thank you, T-san. Yeah, very much appreciate that. So yeah, I looked at the study for humanities and art, and I realized, yes, I will have to read literature that is ancient and nobody cares about, but it's Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol is the story I have to read, and that's a story about Christmas, which I love. It's a story about ghosts, which I love, and it's a story about learning how to be a better person, which is a big thing for me. So I'm actually really, really excited for this. And then you choose the arts and humanities as your primary module. We're going to stop here and just look at the combine harvester. So yeah, you have the arts and humanities is the degree that I will be getting. There is a car coming. There we go. We just came from here. Lady Niska is saying the best thing about older literature is that they are all available on free audiobooks. I love listening to audiobooks while I'm walking. Thank you. And T-san is saying, I am happy to see England's scenery. England's scenery is happy to see you. Kirei desu ne. That means pretty, is it not? So we're going to go here. We're going to go to the barn. Let's have an adventure. So every year you need to get 120 credits for the degree, and 60 credits will be from the arts and humanities. Abunai des. It's dangerous. The other 60, I was able to choose what the other 60 would be. And they had 2 modules that takes for each of the 8 disciplines that are in arts and humanities, and it gives more focus on them. One of them is called cultures, and the other one is called revolutions. So I chose revolutions because that one, the 4 principal topics are history, philosophy, what's the other one? History, philosophy, music, and I think the other one is art, specifically sculptures. So these are the topics that I will be studying for my first year, and then next year I get to pick 2 more modules, and then for the third year another 2 more modules. Look at the wheat. So yes, there is a lot of exciting opportunities, let's say, for me in the horizon. So the OU is also designed for people who don't have a lot of time. I will have, I think, 14 years to complete my degree. I hope to do it in 3. Oh, there is a helicopter. It is, yeah. I don't know if you can see it on the camera. There he goes. But yeah, I'm very much looking forward to starting university, and if I start university, I may not have to go back to work. I may spend 3 years studying. This is good and bad. If I study full time, I get my degree in 3 years time, and I will be able to move to Japan shortly after I am 40, when I walk to Mount Fuji. If I have to work full time and study in my spare time, I may not get there until I'm 45, which might be too late for me. So time is of the essence. But yeah, the downside is I'm not sure how much time I will have to study Japanese. I think if I study full time, I will be able to study Japanese more strongly and more consistently since I started. It will be the most focused I will ever be on learning Japanese, which is exciting. But the bad side is I will no longer be able to, I will have to basically close down my social life completely. I won't be able to go anywhere. Tiggerable, hey, hi Toby, good to see you walking again. Thank you, Tiggerable. Just to quickly catch you up, Tiggerable, I haven't been walking in the last week because of extremely bad weather. We have had horrific storms, bad wind, heavy rain, and also we're back in the barn, by the way. But also, I basically was faced with eviction on Thursday. So things are happening, but maybe not all bad. There may be a way out. So I will set up the camera and take a water break, so you guys can. I'll put you up here on the on this wall. Let's flip the camera. There you go. Konbanwa. There we go. Right. So yeah. So I may lose my house, which may mean that I never get to walk around this area again in a few months. But I may also be moving into another place in the country, so we'll have new scenery, or maybe I'll move to a different city. I don't know. I don't know what the future holds, but yeah, there's a lot to think about, and maybe in 2 months' time I will know better if I stay or if I go. So we will see. But Subarashi Mizu desu. Beautiful water. So yeah, I might be losing my house, but I will be going to university and hopefully getting my degree. And then when I get my degree, the plan is I join the Japanese exchange teachers, the JET program, which is a system where the Japanese government they pay people to come to Japan and teach English. They give you a home and a school or several schools. You can choose where you want to go, but they don't always say, okay, you can go here. So if I want to go to Tokyo, everybody wants to go to Tokyo, so I might not be able to go, but for me, I want to go to Hokkaido or Sendai or Sapporo. Sendai, I think, is on Kyushu, the bigger island. Yeah, there's maybe in the north of Honshu. It will be nice, because I don't want it to be too hot in the summer. I'm built for the cold, so I can do that. So let's pick you guys up. I don't know how good the audio was, by the way, when I was talking just then. I hope you could hear me. Let's flip this around. Let's have a little look around here. Tiggerable, Japan is pretty big with many nice places from what I can see. Exactly. If you want to see one of the most beautiful things in Japan I've ever seen, I've talked about him on the show before. Please go to Tokyo Lens, Lens, Lens on YouTube. Yesterday, my buddy Norm, that's his channel, posted the first part of his new road trip through Japan series. It's only 5 minutes long, but it is absolutely spectacular. He goes to a jinja, a temple, up in the mountains. There is a glorious, absolutely huge waterfall right behind it. It's misty, so there's clouds everywhere, there's trees everywhere. You just have to see it. It is absolutely beautiful. So I highly recommend it. Oh my goodness, guys. I'm going to ask regular viewers right now, people in the chat, what is missing? Does anyone recognize something? Let's see. Something is very different today. It may have something to do with what's in the fields right now. 5 viewers. Hello, welcome to Toby Everyday. We are here at the old barn to explore. I don't know if we can... I suppose I could go in there. I've got long trousers on today. Let's have a look. We've never been in here before. Whoa. So here it is. Okay, that is the owl house. This feels super disturbing being here. But if you look here, that's the owl houses. Ah, T-san is leaving. Oyasumi Tomodachi. Domo arigatou gozaimashita for joining me. It's really been special having you here. I am very happy that you could join me. Thank you, my friend. Looks like someone has been either pulling the hay out or what, I'm not sure. But this is where we were. We were behind here having a drink. Yeah, there's a better shot of the birdhouse. That's where the owls live. I don't want to get too close in case they get angry. I guess these are for feeding animals. So Tiggerable has said that he's subbed to the Tokyo Lens channel. If you leave him a comment on the video, please tell him Toby sent you. He'll be very happy to hear that. But yeah, back to this. The machine. There was a giant machine here. It's missing. Where did it go? I think it is in the fields working at the moment, but if owls get angry, they are growls. I love that. Tiggerable with the puns for the win. So, oh, actually, here's another little bit of news. Let me point the camera down here. You may have glimpsed them, but look at that. Actual walking boots. My father stopped by earlier today with a surprise and dropped them off for me. So this is my first walk, my first pilot test run with the things. And they're super comfy, I have to say. The first 20 minutes they were very stiff and very uncomfortable. But right now I can say that they are pretty comfortable. I was a bit disappointed because I didn't get to A, pick the shoes, and B, well, I just feel bad if he's buying me things. I love him for it, but I feel guilty as well. But he got me the shoes, which I'm happy about. There's the barn that we're walking away from. We're going to walk up to the sweet corn field and see if there's any developments there. So yeah, so I got the hiking shoes. They don't have ankle support, which is what I would have liked, and that's why I was a bit disappointed that I didn't get to pick my my own footwear or my own style, but that's fine. And yeah, oh, the wind is coming now. Is it loud? Can you guys tell me if the wind is loud on the mic? I hope it's okay. Lady Niska is saying, oh nice, new shoes, good walking shoes are important. Tiggerable is saying, don't walk too far yet, they need to be walked in and your feet need to adjust. And then he's waving at Lady Niska. I appreciate that. I originally was going to just walk up to the crossroads, then I decided to do the big loop, but then there was a giant combine harvester tearing up the field, so I can't go into the woods. So I figured instead we'll just walk up to the corn, and then we'll go to the crossroads and then see how we feel. But these shoes are feeling super comfy already, I can tell you that. There's an aeroplane just coming in to land up here. There is an airfield. Maybe another day I will walk to the airfield. It's quite a distance, but my father and I went to look at it last weekend in his car, and yeah, there's a full runway, lots of aeroplanes, helicopters, everything is there, and it's right in my backyard. So if I can walk there, then maybe you guys will see something cool. When in the past on the show, when I've said, oh, let's go have a look at the sheep if they're near where I live, these little sparkly things here on the horizon, that's where I live. That's the back of the farm where I live over there. So this is very much like a game of Legend of Zelda. I just start from one single point. You can go anywhere and make your own adventure. Now, there is lots of aeroplanes now. The one we were looking at earlier is up here, But now there's this guy as well. So must be a busy flying day. It is a holiday here in the UK today. That's why I'm out walking right now. Yeah, I'm just glad that you guys are able to join. I definitely want to do more walking on the weekends, or weeking. And the earlier that I can do a walk, my Japanese friends can watch as well. Because if I walk at 8 p.m. in England, it's 4 a.m. in Japan. So it's difficult for them to join in. But T-san was here. So I'm very, very happy that he joined from Twitter. Thank you, T-san. Domo arigatou gozaimashita. Let's talk a little bit about my favourite subject, Kisby. So, as you know, Hina Takano sadly passed away on the 10th of July. And in accordance with Buddhist tradition, there was a period of mourning of 50 days. Then Bosby, who is the manager of Kisby, arranged for a fireworks display in her memory, and to give her a farewell and a safe onward journey. All the members of Kisby were there, her friends and family. And they announced it ahead of time, so fans who lived in the area were able to see the fireworks as well, which was really beautiful. They shared pictures of the fireworks, and yeah, the Kisby Twitter even shared a video themselves, which made me feel so much happier, because I'm 6,000 miles away from Japan. I can't be with, you know, these people that I love, and in a time that's very difficult. And also for myself as well, my own healing process from the pain. It enabled me to have a little bit of closure and to celebrate with everyone else. So I was very grateful for that. And then today at 11:30 in the morning, a tweet comes out from the Kisby Twitter, and it says, an announcement will be arriving shortly before 12 o'clock Toby time. I was anxious. I was very, very scared that there was another announcement that someone was leaving. Maybe the group was going to stop. No one knew what was happening. I just hoped that it would be the announcement for the remix album that they announced shortly before Hina-san passed away. And they since delayed the release of it. So the announcement came. There is a beautiful promo video on the Eurokiss channel. That's the Kisby YouTube project. I recommend you check it out. But basically, it's the announcement was, here we go, we're at the cornfield now. Still not seeing any corn. I don't know anything about corn, so I don't know what I'm expecting to see, or when I'm expecting to see it. I can hear the rustling of the leaves though. Someone or something may be in there. And there is something on my arm. Get off of me. There we go. Anyway, just down there you can see the roof of the barn that we were looking at. Anyways, yeah, I forget if it's the Kisby YouTube channel or the Eurokiss YouTube channel, but basically this promotional video said, or announced, that there's going to be a concert a week tomorrow, so Tuesday the 8th of October, sorry, the 8th of September. There were there was quite a few words in English which was amazing. I was really happy with that. But the key words were remember and restart. So super fresh. There was a guy on a motorbike. That was amazing. So it's very obvious that this concert is going to be a tribute concert for Hina, for Remember, but it will also be the beginning of a brand new era for Kisby, Restart. So I am very, very happy and pleased that this is the news. You know, I'll put the camera on me for a minute. Hello, welcome to Toby Everyday. So yeah, Kisby are doing a new concert in a little over a week's time, and I am super happy that they're coming back. I'm super happy that it feels like they have hope for the future, and they're looking forward, and they want everyone to come along with them. But the big surprise for me, which makes me super happy, amazing news, is that Kisby Youth will also be performing. Kisby Youth is their trainee division. When a member retires, they select a new member of Kisby from the Kisby Youth members. But Kisby Youth also do concerts of their own. They sing, you know, songs that are maybe Kisby are not singing anymore. You know, older songs or songs that sound a bit too young for the mature members to be singing these days. So, Tiggerable is saying, "Oh my God, somebody stole my bike." Oh, poor Tiggerable. So yeah, but this is awesome for me because I love the members of Kisby Youth as much as I love the members of Kisby. I interact with them a lot every day. I always support them and help them out. And Yuka Utampo, she just had her birthday, and I had someone, Katu Piti, or Cappy as he's known on Twitter, my favourite baby metal fan artist. I commissioned him to do a picture for her. He drew a beautiful full colour picture of her with her trademark hamster puppet. Let's flip you back so you can see the forest. And this will be my first ever time I get to see Kisby Youth perform. So for me it's very special for 3 reasons. One is we're going to have a send-off for Hina. 2 is that Kisby are back and feeling ready for anything. I think there's a car coming, and there is a car coming. And 3, I get to see Kisby Youth live for the very first time. That is a really filthy Mercedes-Benz. So yeah, the concert will be on Tuesday. Tickets are 2,500 yen. That's about 25 euros. So I have an offer for anyone watching. If you can buy a ticket, if you want to come and join us, if you buy a ticket and you want to see the show live, or if you can't be there when it's live, it will be available on demand as much as you like for a few days later, or as long as a week later. Yeah, if you buy a ticket, I will personally refund you €5 or $5 or £5, whatever your currency is. So I will give you a partial refund or a discount, if you will. I just need you to send me your screenshot your ticket and then your email receipt, and send it in a DM to my Twitter at Toby Everyday. And yeah, we will get you guys to the show. You can join me and the Hachi-sans and the members of Kisby and Kisby Youth, and we're going to have a great time. The downside is it starts at 11 AM Toby time or 12 PM mainland Europe. So just going to cross over here to the cyclist. So yeah, the what was I saying? Yeah, that's the drawback, is the time. But I'm going to work from home that day, and I'm going to take, you know, the hour and a half, whatever I need for the concert. I'll be off my computer and enjoying the show. But yeah, I personally cannot wait. I'm so excited. The last live concert they did, which was their first online concert, this was I think it was the 3rd of July. It was just before Hina passed. It was an amazing show. Everyone had a great time. Even though they were performing for a live audience, they knew that there was over 200 people watching at home, and they had so much energy and so much fun that it was infectious. There was no way you could say no to joining in with the fun. So yeah, that's the latest Kispi news. Still no news regarding Baby Metal, my other favourite Japanese export. But you know, something will be announced soon. If the 10th of October is their 10th anniversary, so something has to be announced soon, otherwise we're going to go crazy. What else can I fill you in on? So we've done Homeless, we've done University, done Kispi, done Baby Metal. I don't know. What have you guys been up to? Let's turn it over to you guys. Let me know in the chat room. I'm going to set you guys up, and I'm going to have a drink. But I'll set you up on this corner so you can see something different. Oh, there we go. I don't know if you can see, or what you can see like that, but we'll see. So, sorry, another truck just went by. Oh. Sorry guys, just having some drink. Right, that's that. Right, let's pick you guys up. It looks like there's still dust on the horizon, so maybe walking through the forest might not be a good idea. Tigrable saying, getting the bikes ready for a short hop to Sweden. Get some stuff sorted out over there for a future move. Ooh, that's exciting. Tell us more. Lady Niska is saying, I went for a walk today as well. I discovered there is an estate here that is open to the public, and they have a walk that shows you all the special trees that they have. That sounds amazing. In fact, if it's easy to get to, maybe next time in Holland we can go together. You can show me the walk you did, and we'll do a live stream and bring everyone on Twitch with us. What do you think? What say you? Right, let's head back. Can someone please in the chat give me a time check? I'm curious to know how long the show's been going. Hopefully you guys will get an hour of content at least, so we'll see. 49 minutes and 18 seconds. Wow, that is a lot longer than I thought. I thought I'd only been going for about half an hour or so. So you guys have definitely had a good episode. I was toying with the idea of what to call this episode, because if I yeah, how do I do this? So basically it's going to be difficult for me to start doing these walks live stream. The reason why is because by the time I get home, by the time I've had food, and by the time I've deprocessed from my working day, it's just too dark. And obviously with it now entering autumn, or the fall, it gets more and more difficult to have a good balance of light and good weather to do this. So Tigger was saying, LOL, I need to then either have 2 streams open or walk with you guys. Yeah, I think you should join us. I think we should join anyone who's watching right now. Everyone should come with us, live and in the flesh. As long as you don't mind being on stream with me, then you're welcome to join. There's the barn again over there. So getting the time to do this, I can go for a walk, that's no problem, I'll be able to do it. What I won't be able to do is bring you guys along, because you frankly won't be able to see anything. So that might mean that I'll be live streaming my walks on weekends, in which case they could become longer and more varied walks in new locations, and there'll be at least one new walk a week, or I continue to do it, but I just keep the chat open and maybe a torch or something on my face so you guys can see me in the dark. I don't know, I haven't figured it out yet. But also, when I start studying, I'm going to start to basically vlog about my progress. It's still an activity I'll be doing every day, so it still falls under the Toby Everyday concept. It will just be different. It might be a minute, it might be 2-minute long video every week, where I go over what I'm studying, how I've studied, what I think of it. And the reason why I want to do this is because when I got the approval, when I was confirmed as enrolled for my degree, I immediately went to YouTube to find information about it. I did find a couple of good videos, both from the Open University, where they discuss the degree, particularly the difference between the two alternate modules. So as you'll remember earlier, I said that one module was Introduction to the Arts and Humanities, and then I got to choose one of several options, but 2 of those options were cultures or revolutions, and I chose revolutions. And this video from the Open University, it tells you what the difference is, so what you would study if you do cultures and what you would study if you do revolutions. Here we can see a lot better shot of the combine harvester, so let's keep it on this for a little bit. So yeah, so I was very excited because the woman who describes the cultures degree, or the cultures path for the degree, I thought, oh my god, that sounds so interesting and exciting and amazing. I really wish I'd chosen that one now instead of revolutions. But then the guy who talked about the revolutions, he knocked it out of the park with his pitch. So I am convinced now that the option that I chose, which was to study revolutions, is definitely the one for me. And what's interesting about the 2 books, how they work, either the revolutions or the cultures, is that they have different parts and they bleed into one another with a different focus on the 4 categories. So in my one, it's philosophy, history, music and art. So what it does is it talks about, like, this revolution, it all happened because of this philosophical opinion. So you're going to learn about that situation and how that led to the revolution, and you'll learn about the philosophy in that era. Then it moves on to the French Revolution, and it says, I don't know, this piece of art inspired the French Revolution, so that will then focus on arts, but you're still learning about a different revolution, and it goes chronologically. So then it goes to Ireland in the early 1900s and talks about the Irish Civil War, which is something that I don't know anything about, but I'm kind of curious about, because the IRA was a big threat to people's lives when I was a child growing up. So there's always been a bit of an air of mystique about that for me. And then finally, bringing in music, the revolution is the 1960s. So you had, the civil rights and Black Power. You had, the peace and love of the hippie movement. You had the Vietnam War, and you had arguably the best decade for music, at least in terms of movie soundtracks. So yeah, that is the one that Lady Niska is saying, ooh, that sounds so cool. Revolutions are mighty interesting. Yes, and revolutions are not something I've ever really been interested in. And then I just fell down this hole. I was like, wow, this actually sounds really, really interesting. So yeah, if you guys want, I can tweet that video out that explains the difference between the two things when I get home. But yeah. And then after that, what was I talking about? Oh, I was talking about the vlogging. So yeah, so I looked at that video and I thought, okay, this is great. It explains a lot, but there's not a lot going on here that explains much of anything. There's people in a very generic sense saying, oh, here is my experience at the beginning, and then 6 months later, and then 1 year later, and how they're doing and stuff. But it's not the kind of content that I personally like. And my approach with my music has always been to make music that I feel is missing, and basically make the music that I want to hear to the best of my ability. It may not be perfect, but it's more special because it's got that touch of what makes me interested and excited. Oh, there's an airplane coming into land in the airfield. So behind the trees here, there he goes, that's where the airfield is. So we will go have a look at that one day, I promise. So yeah, so I have an idea now of how I can start like a weekly vlog, and hopefully people who are starting with me, because there's a lot of people, there's already a Facebook group set up that I've joined. There's a lot of enthusiasm from students all around the world wanting to get started. So I'm hoping that they will find something of value from it, but I'm also hoping that someone next year or next semester even who wants to start in February will there is a mysterious KFC bag here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm hoping that they will see it and think, oh, this is exactly what I was looking for, because that's what I've struggled to find so far. Clearly someone had a KFC, and you know what, I'm going to take this and I'm going to throw this away. Right, there we go. That is going in the trash. I'm disappointed in the Colonel. Actually, no, I'm more disappointed in his clientele. So yeah, that is the combine harvester, and that is the machinery that was missing from the field. So now we know where that has gone. But yeah, so yeah, there's lots of scope for the Toby Everyday project and what I can do if I'm not going to be doing live stream walks as often as I wish I was. So the reason why I started talking about this was because I said that I couldn't decide on what I was going to call this episode. So I decided to make it not sound too final and just say, you know, we're doing a big walk, and I've got lots to talk about, which I have. Unfortunately, we can't go this way for the big walk, but that's fine. But yeah, I will be for sure calling it something else on YouTube, and I might make this an episode soon, the kind of final episode of what I've been calling season 1 of Toby Everyday, because there's already, I think this will be the 10th episode or even more that has gone up on the channel, and yeah, there's lots of other content. Norm from Tokyo Lens, I haven't done it yet, but he said that I can clip out the section where I asked him about taking photographs with your phone. He's given me permission to use that for my own YouTube channel. There's also my appearance on the Baby Metal podcast, so there should be a playlist on the Toby Everyday channel called Toby Everywhere, and the Toby Everywhere is where I'll be posting videos where I appear, but it's not my product, basically. Apart from that, yeah, I'm just looking forward to the future all of a sudden. It's been a very difficult year. I've lost people that I love. I've lost my job. I've possibly lost my home. But at the same time, I've lost a lot of weight, and I've gained a lot of new ambitions and new horizons to expand upon and explore. So I think that this is just the beginning. There is always what's that expression from The Dark Knight? The night is always darkest before the dawn. So yeah, I think that's where I'm at right now. I think at the end of September there's going to be a big opportunity for me to bring in some new change and some new lifestyles that I've not done before, largely centered around being a student. So yeah, it feels good to be able to share this with everyone watching right now. I really appreciate your company. We have 3 viewers. Thank you for joining. Welcome to Toby Everyday. So yeah, what kind of content would you like to see me do? Tiggerable has been a big fan of suggesting that I start to do things from my bedroom. So talking about, I don't know, God knows what, but if I can't walk in the evening because it's raining, why not just talk in my bedroom and have a chat? That's something I could do. Hey, we're up to 5 viewers. By the way, if you're just joining, Kentucky Fried Chicken, somebody left this in this beautiful countryside, so we are taking it to a garbage bin to discard it. So yeah, so Tiggerable's feedback on doing things from home, that's something I want to look into. Maybe once a month I'll do like a video where I can talk about a different subject. Maybe I'll talk about Kiss B one episode, or baby metal, or learning Japanese. Like, I want to start to create content that shows the early stages of hopefully what will become my new life in Japan. I want people to see it. Bunnyman888 is in the house. That's my buddy Josh in America. Thanks for tuning in, my friend. It's great to have you back. So yeah, the ideas are kicking around right now. There's lots to do, lots to be excited about. I have always been, ever since I've been a filmmaker, I've always enjoyed doing, like, no budget horror movies, no budget action movies and that kind of thing, music videos, but my favorite thing to make is documentaries. So I think that by doing all these little videos, these little projects, keeping myself busy but also studying and building towards that goal, I think it's going to be leaving behind an interesting little body of work for if I do 3 to 4 or 5 years from now, if I do move to Japan. It really will be a clean new chapter where when I start doing content over there, obviously it will be more Japan focused. The older content, the stuff that's coming now or will be coming soon, that's going to be fun to look back on and say, okay, that was his life before, and now his life today is so much different. He's still Toby, because I will never change. Something I'm very proud of is that anyone who knows me since I was a child knows that I'm still the same idiot that I was back in the day. But yeah, oh, hang on a second, let's catch up in the chat. Skippy says maybe a Q&A stream. That is a great idea. I would love to do a Q&A or an AMA, ask me anything. Josh is saying he's making changes as well. That's fantastic news, dude. I'm really, really, really happy to hear that. I don't want to go into it too much because it's his story, but for those who don't know Josh, Josh has difficult times as well. And yeah, I'm a huge supporter of anyone who basically just says, screw it, I'm fed up of this, I want to do something different. I want to break the cycle, break the chain, and, you know, take that little bit of control back and do something different and new. And yeah, Josh is if I know anyone who is worthy of having a good life, it's that guy. So I'm really, really happy to hear that, my friend. I'm really happy you said that. Tiggerwall was calling it a tat. Toby's answer anything. Oh, Toby's answer thingy. Okay, yeah, that will work. Toby's tats. People tune in thinking it's a tattoo show or something, and then they get disappointed that it's a strange looking English guy just talking about nonsense. But I would totally be up for doing an AMA or a Q&A session. One of the I think is I don't know if you remember, but one of the recent broadcasts we had a guy called Undercarter come in, and he asked one very simple question, which was, how do I get started with learning Japanese? And I think it took me about 40 minutes to stop talking, because there's a lot to talk about, and there's different strategies, but it was nice to give him a bit of an overview. And he and I have corresponded since privately, and he's taken the plunge, he's going for it, which I'm really happy for. So yeah, if people have great questions and can provide great content, I will happily, you know, take those questions and answers, and maybe I'll make a video with those as well. There's a Japanese YouTuber called Abroad in Japan. I've talked about him many times before. He was one of the first Japanese YouTubers, at least from a foreigner perspective, and I've been a big fan of his for years, and he does the occasional Q&A video. So maybe I'll do an AMA on a live stream, and then I'll pick the oh, look, all the sheep, they're all sitting down now and chilling out. Yeah, maybe they will, if I do the Q&A on a live stream, I can then go back through the live stream at a later date, and then, you know, take my favorite answers, or take the my favorite questions even, and I can start to put together like a proper Q&A video, very similar to the Abroad in Japan ones, and make it a little bit more presentable than just a live chat thing. I can get all the lighting correct, I can script the answers a bit better so the information's nice and tight. I can edit it as well with some cutaways and pictures and things, which would be awesome. So yeah, that's about it. We've got 5 viewers. Welcome to Toby Everyday. Thanks for tuning in. I really appreciate you joining me. We're about to enter the village. Can I get a time check, chat room, please? Let me know how I've been going. I think we should be up to about an hour or so now. So I really need to keep it simple. 1:08. Okay, 1 hour 8 minutes, so we'll probably be home in about another 10 or less. So it's been a good stream. I've really enjoyed this. I'm really grateful for everyone for tuning in. I would apologize for the strange hour, but at the same time I don't think I'm going to, because this has enabled T-san, Milky T, he joined us, and that was the first time he and I have been able to chat live. I've always tuned into his Line Live chats and interacted with him there, but this was his first opportunity to tune into something of mine, and I think he was happy with that, so I'm very happy about that. Lady Niska is saying, I love the colours of the leaves in the trees here, such a diversity. Yes, definitely. And the beautiful thing as well is that, as you can see from this tree here, autumn is coming, so we're going to get some beautiful colouring coming in soon. Bunny Man Josh is saying tea with milk is a big homie. He loves him. Yes, he's a super awesome member of the 888, and he is also in a band called Week 10. I haven't gotten around to doing it for him, and I feel terrible about that, but he did his band had a live concert online. I bought a ticket to the show, and I was able to cheer them on, but I also took screen recordings of the entire performance. I think they did 4 or 5 songs, and I promised him that I was going to edit the videos and basically get them ready for YouTube for him. Unfortunately, Hina Takano passed away very soon after that, so everything just immediately went out the window in terms of promises and time and motivation and things. Here's the house that's always nice at night time with all the lights. So I really need to do him a solid and get those videos finished and uploaded for him. But yeah, what else is there to talk about? I'm going to start going through my Lego soon, and parting it out and putting it in bags, and then I'm probably going to end up selling it, at least do a trial run of some of the sets. So I have like a bunch of Star Wars ones I could live without. I have the 2 Simpsons sets, so the house and the Quickie Mart, but I also have one each of the entire minifig collection, so the 16 in wave 1 and 16 in wave 2. So I have all of those, so I might sell them all for a job lot and basically use that money to fund, you know, my future trip to Japan when that comes off. Let's flip the camera around. So there's just a gentleman coming with a dog. There we go. No, we're not putting anyone on the camera who doesn't want to be there. So yeah, we're just coming up to the hill now, so I'm probably going to be tired. So, yeah. Beautiful dog. There's another man coming. I've never seen a village this busy. Maybe that's because I come out during the evening times normally. Gosh. Yeah. Right, there we go. Let's flip this back. Boom, there we go. Tiggerable is saying, let us know what you have. We might help you out. Great. Oh look, the door to the reading room is open. Someone's inside. That's amazing. So, right. Yes, I will definitely let you guys know what I have. I've been thinking of just basically cataloguing everything and putting it on Brickset. But yeah, that's quite a mission. I still have all the boxes, I still have all the instructions, so hopefully I'll be able to sell them, and hopefully as a job lot. I'm also thinking of Buddy Man is saying, yeah, I can edit too. Excellent. So that means I can maybe rope Josh in and do some editing. I can transfer some files and say, hook me up, I'll send you some cash. Another thing that I want to sell is my comic book collection. If you know me, you know that I obsess over the protection of my comics. They're all bagged and boarded, they're all in long boxes, they're all in numerical order, they're all alphabetized, they're all split between Marvel, DC and other. They're even split between single character volumes, team volumes, so Avengers and X-Men for example, and then you have one-shots and miniseries and all that good stuff. Everything is meticulously put together, and it's basically a complete comic book collection. So if there's over 2,000 books, if I sell them for 20p each, I should be able to make a few £100 from it. So hopefully I'll get rid of those in one go as well. I don't want to part them out because that means I'll be stuck with garbage. I don't want to be left with books that I can't shift. Sorry, that guy's bike changed, gear change made me jump. Oh god, I'm literally, you know how adrenaline you get, like that rush, and it gives you pins and needles down your arms? I've got that just from that guy. Oh, my anxiety is still not settled from the Kisby announcement earlier, that's for sure. So let's come on up to the church, and then we're actually going to go into the barn, the storage area here at the back of my house, just throw this garbage away. I'm so mad that someone just threw this out. Either they threw it out of their car or they just put it down and left it there. It's so needless. Right. Oh. Here's that famous California redwood tree. I always have to tell you guys what you're seeing because I never know if a new viewer isn't familiar. But this tree is over 200 years old, and it was one of the first planted in the country. It came all the way from America back when it was the New World. There are a lot of airplanes flying around today. It's a shame I'm not at the airport to show you guys the landing strip. But yeah, here we are. We made it to the end. Give you guys a little look around. Next up you'll see the manor house, which is there. And then we're gonna end, as always, with the big reveal of the church, which I'm not a religious person, but it's a beautiful building. Josh is saying we ain't new no more. No, that's for sure. I don't know what is going on in America at the moment. I don't follow the news, but I see a lot of upset people, whichever way you look at things. And yeah, I just feel bad for the country and her people. Anyways, I'm gonna go down here, and this is the driveway to my house, the road that Domino's pizza delivery guys always miss. I always get a phone call every time I order a pizza, even if they've delivered before. They're always like, "Where's that road again?" I'm like, "Motherfucker, it's not that hard." I'll tell you later. I've been keeping track. This is an effing alleyway, yo. Yeah, that's true. There's I call it the dirt road or the dirt track. Right, I'm gonna come around here. So these are the this is the storage area, and we're just gonna. This is where we get all our firewood. But yeah, we're just gonna throw this away. There we go. So yeah, that's it. Home at last. It's a giant tractor. Oh, I'm sweating like crazy. I shouldn't have wiped my brow just now. You can see how drenched I am. But yeah, here's the side of the manor. And here's the clearing, and that lady at the end there is my mum reading a book. So we're going to flip the camera, and I'm going to say thank you very much for joining me. This has been a really good walk. I'm actually I feel like I've had a good bit of exercise today. So yeah, I will let you know. Try to keep an eye on my Twitter at Toby Everyday, and I'll let you know when I'm going for a walk next. Let's have a quick check in the chat. Nice walk, Toby. Time for a nice cup of tea and dinner. Till next time. Thank you, Tiggerable. Really appreciate that, my friend. Josh is saying, thanks, homie. Good work. Thanks, man. I really appreciate the support. Lady Niska is saying, that was a good walk. You seem less out of breath than a month ago. That's true. I do feel surprisingly better, and considering that I haven't been for a walk in the last week at least. Like I'm surprised how good I feel. So I really appreciate that. Thank you very much. But yeah, this has been Toby, and this has been Toby Everyday, and I will see you guys soon. Don't forget, the Kisby concert is a week on Tuesday. Hit me up on Twitter if you want to get involved with that. And yeah, I will see you guys soon. So thank you. I love you. Bye. Oh.